Hi Nina. So now I'll try to show you exactly what I meant with the issues that we've been facing. And let me exactly show you Postman. In Postman I have a running server right now on local. And let's say for example, we're going to register you as a username Nina, password 123. So what would happen is that the message we're going to get is that user created, and then when we try to authenticate you, this is what happens. We get an authentication token. This is in the access token that would allow me to connect with the application. So as an admin, that is a number one step to take. Here we don't have that in our autocure web app. So let's say for now, for example, we have the items that I'm trying to get, and let's say now I'm not sending the token with it. So what would happen right now is authorization is not required because it does not have an access token. Without the token, we cannot access the application. With each request, there should be an access token with it. So right now, I'm going to send that token to the items. In the header, we're going to take this one and paste the new token and then send. Here we get the items, but without the token, we cannot get the items. That's exactly what I mean by the access token. With every request from the web app, since it's a sensitive place, it needs some authentications for every user to take. We need to send that with every request. That's step number one. Let's look at our request from autocure. So this guy is support at Softlets. When we requested the admin/6, which is the ID, and this is what we got. We got a contact number, we got the password. We're not supposed to get the password. What would happen is when we save the password, okay, this is what would happen. That's an MD5 hash generator. For example, we're going to save 123. That's my password, but what would actually be saved in the database is this one. That would be saved in the database. And then when we try to log in, we send our password with it, and then what would happen on the server is decode this one to become 123, and then compare the passwords. But we never save that. We never save passwords in the database. That's also an issue. One more. I think those were my two main concerns, really two main concerns that are very serious, and they should be taken into consideration because that's not scalable. One more is we don't want an admin. Actually, that's a really horrible idea to have an admin and manage admins. We can just run an SQL syntax to add an admin on the instance, and that's enough for us. No need to allow users to come here. We're already 3. I mean that page shouldn't be available. I'm not gonna jump to design issues, but if you take a look here at example, when I click on manage business, the pending has no invitations yet, but now it has 2. So at the first it wasn't showing. I think that's it for now. But what really took our concern is how you're sending the API requests without the token, and anyone can get access. So let's say for example right now I don't have access to log in, okay? And then I just take the API for you getting that user. What is the API for this one? So that's the API for this one. I'm going to just put it over here and enter this request. What's going to happen is I got into that user without even logging in. So let's say after we have a domain, someone goes in and says /API/admin/1. He's gonna get our admin username and password. So that really doesn't make sense, and it's really weak. That's it for me. That was my whole concept. Thank you.